Hello, welcome to Back to School Night, parents and students. And my name is Mrs. Stucken, and it's been my privilege to teach art here at Warner for 29 years now. And students at Warner have always excelled at art. They've been in many contests, they've won many awards. We've had over 30 students in the Laguna Festival of the Arts. And I know that is because the students love art, and also because you parents are very supportive of art. So I really do appreciate that. Now I'm going to go into my PowerPoint presentation. Okay, welcome back to school. And I teach 2 art classes. There's a trimester class and a year-long art classes. They're both art. The trimester class, the students do not sign up for arts. They're in a program where they have 3 classes and one of them will be art. So I have them just for a trimester. So I really work on focusing on building their basic artistic skills in art. And oftentimes I love this class because oftentimes some of the students were afraid to sign up for year-long art, and after I have them in the trimester class, they realize that they're very capable and that they enjoy art and do very well. And so a lot of times I'll get them wanting to sign up the next year for the year-long class. And the year-long classes, these are different in that these students have selected art as their year-long survey. And there's no requirements that they've had art before, so I have all levels of students in it. I have brand new 6th graders, I have 7th graders, and sometimes returning 7th graders, sometimes kids that I'm having for the 3rd year because they love art. So this class is very enjoyable for me to give them that chance to do art. We start out with learning the basics of art so that the new kids are able to catch up, and as we go through the year, students are gradually able to show their personal creativity and choose assignments more with what they're interested in and apply their skills that way. For example, I'll have students who love to do beautiful landscapes, or love to draw cartoons, or love to do portraits, love to do still lifes and our wildlife, birds, animals, different, ocean scenes. So they have more leeway in this year-long class to choose assignments that are really interesting to them and apply the concepts we're learning. They also have a greater choice of materials to use. Once we get back into school, we have paint, we have pastels, soft pastels, oil pastels, charcoal, and we have a nice area where we can clean up and do those types of materials. At home right now, all of the art students, both the trimester and the year-long, the school has provided a packet with pencils, erasers, a pencil sharpener, and a box of colored pencils that they can pick up at school. Most of them picked it up when they registered, but if they haven't, they can go in and pick those up. The school has provided that for the students in the art classes. And if they don't have plain paper, a lot of them have lined paper, but if they don't have plain paper, they could also pick that up in the office. So basically that's the trimester in the year-long classes. One other difference I just forgot to mention is that the year-long classes have opportunities to have their work entered into the county art shows. And they also have opportunities to enter some contests. In recent years, we've had Price of Freedom contests where they actually were able to win cash prizes. So that was one more difference with the year-long. The assignments in both art classes do the traditional grades. Once we're back in school, we usually do our work in class, and there's not usually a need for homework as long as the kids are there. I also grade on participation, effort, and creativity. I use Jupiter grades to grade and to submit the grades. Right now, since we're online, they have to take a picture of their artwork and then turn it into me. When they're back in school, I save their work each day in class, and it's always here. I don't penalize for late submission as long as they get it in within a reasonable time. With the distance learning, the students are actually doing very well with the Zoom, and just like when we're at school, they need to be on time with their materials, be attentive, have their Chromebooks charged. One thing that a lot of the kids need to work on still is keeping their videos on so that we are still seeing each other as a classroom as we would do when we are here. And that's one of our school rules, is that they need to have their video on during Zoom. So just might speak to them a little bit about that. They're just a little shy at that. I know we're going to have a great school year, and all the teachers are looking forward to when we can get the students back safely. All of us have office hours on Monday from 9:30 to 10:30. This is on Zoom. And then in addition to that, I have office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1:45 to 2:15. So just thank you for coming.